The contemporary e-commerce landscape is an unforgiving ecosystem. It routinely penalizes operators who rely on fragmented technical tactics, generalized marketing, or outdated dropshipping models. Rushing to launch paid ad campaigns or chasing quick, commoditized transactions will inevitably collapse your margins under the weight of rising acquisition costs and algorithm shifts. There is a profound opportunity to build a sustainable, highly defensible income stream, one that completely severing the link between your time expended and your income generated. If you are a full-time professional looking for an exit from location-dependent labor, a busy parent requiring asynchronous efficiency, or a former Amazon FBA seller tired of digital sharecropping and having your data hoarded, this blueprint is your reclamation of sovereignty. Achieving a landmark milestone of $100,000 per month within a 6-month time frame is not an exercise in abstract philosophy. It is a rigorous mathematical equation that demands a highly engineered operational architecture. We reverse engineer this goal into a strict daily reality, generating exactly $3,333 of net profit every single day. We unlock this reality by seamlessly synthesizing two foundational pillars. First, a supply chain entirely managed via the Randmar.io distribution model, leveraging deep API automation and a local Canadian warehouse network to completely eliminate upfront inventory costs and cross-border friction. Second, an aggressive customer acquisition engine driven by volume-based creative testing and data-driven conversion rate optimization. By stepping away from a transactional commodity mindset and stepping into the role of a true brand builder, you transform your digital storefront from a simple catalog into an authoritative experience that effortlessly commands premium pricing. Let's walk through the exact step-by-step technical and psychological framework to architect your engine. Imagine launching your e-commerce store with instant access to over 75 world-class manufacturers without the hassle of dealing with traditional middlemen. That's the core power of the Randmar catalog. Whether you're targeting tech with household names like HP, Canon, and Sharp, or tapping into daily staples like Crayola, Keurig, and Sharpie, Randmar opens the door to over 20 high-demand product niches. You get transparent pricing, fast Canadian shipping, and best of all, zero order minimums. You get to leverage global brand authority and scale a massive catalog with zero upfront inventory risk, with 1-year manufacturer warranty on all products. Let's dive deeper into your initial Shopify setup. Your first move is heading to Shopify.com and signing up for the basic plan. This tier includes absolutely everything you need for dropshipping and provides full support for the Randmar app ecosystem. Make sure to take advantage of their trial. You get 3 days free, and then your first 3 months are just $1 a month. When picking your store name, think long-term. Avoid highly niche-specific names that might box you in later. Instead, go with a broad, brand-style name that gives your business room to grow and evolve. Next, you need to create your Randmar account at randmar.io. This account acts as the bridge between your storefront and the massive product catalog. A quick pro tip: always use the exact same email address for both your Shopify and Randmar accounts to keep things organized and prevent administrative headaches down the line. Now let's seamlessly link the two platforms by installing Randmar Connect. In your Shopify admin, search the App Store for Randmar Connect and hit install. You'll be asked for your partner ID if you don't know it. Simply ask the Randmar assistant and it will fetch it for you in seconds. You will also be prompted to enter your postal code here. Do not skip this. It is a critical step that ensures your shipping and tax setups work perfectly right out of the gate. Finally, to guarantee your orders can actually process and ship when they start rolling in, navigate to your Shopify settings. Open Shipping and Delivery, click your store default profile and confirm that rand-mare.io is actively listed under your fulfillment locations. This ensures your backend operations are perfectly synchronized from day one. With your backend connected, it's time to build your storefront. We highly recommend starting with the free Dawn theme. It is clean, minimalist, and lightning fast, making it the ideal architectural baseline for high-ticket electronics and premium gear. Remember, in e-commerce, mobile page speed is a non-negotiable requirement to maintain high conversion rates. You can easily find and install Dawn directly from the Shopify theme store to get started. Before we dive into the brand cocktail, or even look at a Shopify store structure, we need to build your psychological infrastructure. We're talking about e-commerce storytelling and defining your ideal customer profile. This is how you escape the trap of transactional, lowest price dropshipping and build a defensible, emotionally resonant brand asset. First, you must establish your blueprint of purpose. You need to reverse engineer your personal definition of success and find your why. Whether your goal is geographical autonomy or simply decoupling your income from your time, a strong why acts as your cognitive defense against operational exhaustion and rising ad costs. Next, you must understand the 3 tiers of consumer problems. Elite brand strategy dictates that the customer is the hero of your story, and your brand is simply the facilitating guide. Consumers don't just buy solutions to external physical problems like needing an ergonomic office chair. They buy solutions to internal frustrations, like the physical pain from a bad workspace, and philosophical beliefs, such as the idea that every professional deserves a workspace that honors their potential. Now, who are you telling this story to? Legacy marketing focuses on broad demographics, but you must pivot to psychographics through empathy mapping. You need to deeply understand your ideal customer profile's personality traits, daily habits, and cognitive loads. For example, if you are targeting an ambitious side hustler, you must know they are highly analytical about return on investment, but severely constrained by time. Addressing these specific anxieties prevents you from wasting capital on targeted traffic that fails to convert. Mastering your ideal customer profile forces a fundamental paradigm shift from a transactional mindset to a brand builder mindset. A transactional approach focuses purely on trending items for immediate cash flow, resulting in severe competition and zero margin integrity. The brand builder mindset, however, focuses on long-term value and emotional connections. You view the initial sale not as a one-off transaction, but as acquiring a long-term relationship, which increases customer lifetime value and offsets those rising acquisition costs. Calibrating this psychological infrastructure is the master architecture that dictates all of your successful operational and marketing endeavors moving forward. Now that you understand your ideal customer profile and the story you want to tell, how do you actually write the copy for your Shopify store? You do not rely on generic manufacturer descriptions. Instead, you deploy the bad marketing brand cocktail. This is an elite copywriting framework specifically engineered to command premium pricing, bypass logical defense mechanisms, and build immediate consumer trust. It relies on 5 essential anchors. Now that you understand your ideal customer profile and the story you want to tell, how do you actually write the copy for your Shopify store? You do not rely on generic manufacturer descriptions. Instead, you deploy the bad marketing brand cocktail. This is an elite copywriting framework specifically engineered to command premium pricing, bypass logical defense mechanisms, and build immediate consumer trust. It relies on 5 essential anchors. Anchor number 1 is the primary outcome, or your value spine. The very first thing your customer reads must define the single non-negotiable transformation your product delivers. Remember, consumers aren't buying a configuration of pixels and glass when they purchase a premium display. They are buying the professional status and efficiency it brings to their workspace. Anchor number 2 is the ideal member standards, driven by the What's in it for me, or WIIFM framework. You must aggressively prioritize the customer's pain points and translate cold technical specifications into visceral human benefits. Don't just tell them a printer has a dual-core processor. Tell them it eliminates workflow bottlenecks instantly. Anchor number 3 is the authority model. New direct-to-consumer storefronts naturally face a trust deficit. You neutralize this immediately by borrowing credibility. Aggressively highlight your direct partnerships with premium, globally recognized manufacturers like HP, Canon, and Epson to disarm the customer's internal risk assessment. Anchor number 4 is operational leverage, also known as the shipping angle. Logistics is no longer just a back-end function. It is a front-facing marketing asset. You must weaponize Randmar's infrastructure by prominently displaying claims like fast, duty-free Canadian shipping direct from our local warehouses to completely eliminate logistical anxiety. Finally, anchor number 5 is the retention engine. You must dissolve any lingering post-decision anxiety right before they check out. Do this by padding your pages with aggressive social proof, like verifiable customer quotes and clear return policies, mitigating the perceived risk of purchasing online. To execute this flawlessly, simply paste the brand cocktail prompt directly into the Randmar Assistant. It will generate the exact answers you need to transform your product pages from static catalogs into elite, high-velocity conversion engines. You have your platform and your brand story. Now, we architect the physical layout of your Shopify store. In the elite e-commerce landscape, aesthetics are never chosen subjectively. They are mathematically engineered to drive conversion and maintain lightning-fast mobile page load speeds. Let's break down your structural blueprint. First is your visual identity and color palette. You must deploy a CSS-first architecture using a lightweight theme like Dawn. Your color palette must be strictly functional: primary, background, and text. Your background should be pure white or a very light, neutral tone to ensure your largest contentful paint loads in under 2.5 seconds. Your text must be dark and highly legible. Clean, high-contrast backgrounds prevent cognitive friction. Secondary, navigation and buttons. Use muted brand-aligned tones for secondary navigation elements. These should establish brand authority without distracting the user's eye from the products. Accent, alerts, and call to action. Your Add to Cart button must be the absolute focal point of the screen. It must utilize a high-contrast accent color, such as a bold red like #FF1E1E or a vibrant brand-specific hue that is not used anywhere else in the body copy. Furthermore, ensure this accent button maintains a minimum tap target height of 44 pixels for flawless mobile ergonomics. Next, we engineer the About Us page. Our non-negotiable mandate is that you completely abandon the generic About Us title. It is too brand-centric. Instead, rename it to something authoritative like the Manifesto, Our Mission, or the Standard. This page is not really about you, it's about reflecting your ideal customer profile's psychographic reality. You must structure it using your value spine, your authenticity anchor, which explains the real frustration that forced you to build this enterprise, and the hero's reflection, making the customer the absolute hero of your narrative. Your Contact Us page is a critical piece of your retention engine. High-ticket buyers require trust. This page must be frictionless and aggressively highlight your operational guarantees, such as 24/7 Canadian-based support, hassle-free 30-day returns, and direct communication lines. This neutralizes last-minute buyer friction and proves there are real, principled humans behind the storefront. Now, the homepage. Treat your homepage real estate like finite capital. If a section does not actively dismantle a buyer objection or route traffic to checkout, ruthlessly delete it. We recommend a highly focused stack of exactly 5 to 7 sections. You must include these 4 non-negotiable core elements: the hero header, your unique selling proposition, and a high-contrast CTA. The value proposition bar, quick scannable icons explicitly stating your shipping and return guarantees. The featured collection, a spotlight on 3 to 5 high-intent hero products to drive immediate add-to-cart volume. Operational proof, verifiable warehouse transparency, and ironclad buyer guarantees to dismantle purchasing anxiety. For your collections, never treat this page as a dumping ground. You must limit your catalog to a hyper-focused 10 to 50 curated products. You will construct specific, high-intent product silos and deploy frictionless filtering, so a consumer can narrow down 50 products to 3 relevant options in under 3 clicks. Default your sorting mechanism to best-selling to mathematically force your winning products to the top of the visual hierarchy. Now, let's architect the silent engine of your brand: the policies. Many operators treat legal terms as a boring, back-end chore, which is a fatal mistake. Your policies are not just legal disclaimers, they are front-facing conversion mechanisms designed to dismantle buying anxiety. If your legal terms look lazy or unvetted, your conversion rates will collapse instantly. Even worse, ad networks like Meta and Google enforce zero-tolerance postures on bad legal structures. If you lack compliant policies, they will suspend your merchant center and ad accounts immediately. Your policies are the literal gatekeepers to your traffic. To build an impenetrable shield, you must integrate these core frameworks. First, the return and refund policy. Do not hide this. Weaponize it as a marketing asset to neutralize the perceived risk of high-ticket transactions. You can confidently highlight that these premium products are backed by a standard 1-year warranty direct from the manufacturers, providing your customers with absolute peace of mind. Just ensure your refund rules strictly match Randmar's return policies so you don't leak capital. Second, the shipping policy. Unexpected shipping rules are the #1 cause of cart abandonment. Clearly lay out your transit times and frame your delivery as a premium benefit. Fast, duty-free Canadian shipping straight from local warehouses. Because Randmar offers a predictable $10 flat fee shipping rate across Canada to their e-commerce resellers, you can easily configure transparent flat fee or free shipping thresholds that justify your margins and completely eliminate the element of surprise. Third, your privacy policy and terms of service. You are gathering deep behavioral data, so you must explicitly state how you protect it to comply with strict mandates like Law 25. These documents form the constitutional law of your storefront. Crucially, to validate these documents and secure your enterprise posture, you must ensure your business is officially registered. Finally, add an AI disclaimer policy. Because you are utilizing AI-generated text and assets, you are 100% responsible for the output. An AI disclaimer manages customer expectations and acts as a security guardrail against platform compliance flags. Integrate these natively into your Shopify footer and checkout portal. Secure your legal foundation today, and let's scale to the next level. Finally, the ultimate conversion engine, the product detail page, or PDP. This is where rented traffic turns into captured capital. Instead of spending hours manually crafting SEO perfect titles like brand plus product type plus key feature, or individually sourcing the mandated 9-image visual matrix, Randmar Connect completely automates this for you. By utilizing the built-in Improve Page Content with Randmar feature, the system autonomously enhances your product listings based strictly on your unique brand guidelines. This powerful tool takes care of the heavy lifting. It optimizes your product images, formats the exact titles, generates your SEO metadata, and writes high-converting descriptions. Your primary job is simply to review the final output, ensuring the page looks visually striking and is structurally aligned with the exact psychographics of your ideal customer profile. When you combine this seamless automation with a sticky Add to Cart button, your storefront is mathematically engineered to hit that elite 2.5% to 3.0% conversion benchmark with zero manual friction. The final step before you launch your ads is polishing the store. This is your final quality assurance check to ensure your conversion engine is flawless. First, verify your collections. You must ensure that all of your curated products are accurately linked to their specific high-intent collection pages. Do not leave products floating unassigned. Your visual pathways must route traffic efficiently so customers can find what they need in under 3 clicks. Second, audit your checkout process. It must be completely frictionless. Run a test transaction to confirm that your $10 flat fee shipping or free shipping thresholds appear clearly and early in the sequence, and that your trust badges are visible. Finally, ensure Shopify payments is properly set up. Your next immediate step is to gather sales, and you cannot capture capital if your payment gateway isn't fully live and secure. Double-check your business registration and banking details so there are absolutely no roadblocks when the revenue starts flowing. With your store polished, your policies in place, and your checkout frictionless, you are officially ready to launch your acquisition engine and get your first sale.